Hello. Let's get to it. Get to our text file, shall we? Uh, Last week we did some housekeeping. I consider it housekeeping. We made some character properties, which we added to the player state as a struct, and then as part of that, we learned how to get the struct out of the class file. So midweek, I did that to our evidence struct. By midweek, I mean 20 minutes ago. So I'll just quickly show you that. So it's in its own file here. So now it's disconnected from this player state file, which I've saved, right? Of course. That's not the text file. And we've done compile on it. Blah 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 blah. Though I haven't pushed this button yet. Let's see if I broke that. Let's see what's going on there. Ah. That's annoying. All right, so we've broken evidence, and now we have to make an evidence. This is, that's weird. That's got an error because it's make evidence. So usually the make evidences are like created by Unreal Engine. So you've got to do kind of this kind of thing going on. How do you remember what this is about? Fact. Self. Self. What is this on? Clue. This kind. This is fact. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not going to hook up the drops because I'll tell you about that later. And then this takes in one of these. No. No. Compile. Reload. Oh, oh. There we go. So I didn't actually fully get it fixed there. It should be good now. I push the button, it's not doing nothing, but it never does a thing in the first go. What? Can I do that? No, it's just doing that. Hey, hey, it all kind of looks fun. All right. Before we screw it up. Before we screw it up. Oh, there it is. What was that last week? Week 11? Week 12. There we go. Make sure we can always get back. Okay. So this week, I want to try create the detective character by subclassing the guest character. So right now we've got all this functionality for our detective as part of the guest. This guy here. But I don't want that. I only want detectives to be able to do detective things at all. So if you're a detective, yes, you can spot clues and blah, blah, blah. That whole thing about like being within and even collect evidence. So if we go in here to our C++, we've got our guest player state. In the player state, we've got our evidence that we've already collected. If you're not a detective, you should not be able to collect evidence. So I'm going to take this out of here and then subclass a detective player state, I think. And then that will let some people have the ability to, will have all this stuff. And then some people who are detectives will be able to do the extra stuff, which is collect evidence. So before I do that, I am going to just go onto the internet. Everybody loves the internet. We're going to look up Unreal. Different player states. I don't think that's fine. Let me click on it. Let's click on a bunch of stuff. Multiple player states. Right. Not what I'm looking for. Also not what I'm looking for. Interesting. I went a little bit higher. Different player classes. So we're looking at kind of the gamer word, right? And then maybe we'll add after this player state. Mostly, I want to make sure. Make sure we're doing it in a relatively normal way. It's got Lyra. It's about Lyra, which is a little bit more. It's more than what we're doing. But I can still look. All right. Interesting. Abilities. Those are abilities. Pawn data. Controller going. So would it make more sense then? Maybe the best way to do this. Hmm. We know all this. This is all kind of like. All right. Let's do it through player state because we can always. It's not the controller, right? Yeah, that seems like the best way to do it. Let's do it through a player state. I'm going to go and create it over here. New C++ class. We're going to base it on guest player state. This is going to say detect the player state. I think one of the reasons we can do it this way is so one of the things back here was talking about like having the data as like a thing like with this Lyra example, you have a set of data, but this is assuming kind of like an Overwatch Marvel Rivals thing where you can change who you are halfway through. I'm not going to allow that. You can't like say, oh, as the murderer, I am now going to just be a detective. It doesn't work. So you're going to get this at the start, and it's going to be you for the rest of the match. Okay, looks good. So we're going to take this stuff out. We can all drop evidence, but only detectives can pick it up. And is that in public? Public. Oh, so good. Hold on. There we go. Now, there. And then in here, I'm just going to double check. We got some stuff. We have attributes. We've got this guy. So the replication, the only thing we're replicating is that collective evidence. So we're going to have to shoot that over there. I'm going to shoot this over there. I don't know what it looks like this, but whatever. Take this. Put it over there. I'm going to take this and I'm also going to put it over there. Just going to go check if I have anything else. Key. That. Put these together so I know where they are. Need to override this guy. And that's protected, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Very bad. Okay, so get this guy. Then we've got this guy here. We'll just change this to detective attack the player state. It's also just detective. And then this guy, good. This guy, we're going to. We're not actually doing anything in here anymore. So let's get rid of it. Here and in here. And then we're also going to collect evidence. We've already got that all over here, right? Collect evidence void. Yeah. We need to take collect evidence function from here. Drop over here. Oh. Oh, I don't need a keyboard. That makes it so much easier to like. This, that one. No, it's everywhere. Is my keyboard disconnected? No, it's connected. All right. Okay. done a thing. I don't know what it is. Sometimes this amazing multi-keyboard doesn't charge properly, and I have to charge it up again. What happens once I plug it in? It'll magically start working as keyboard. Of course, give me a second there. $10. It's just one side of the keyboard that's out of juice. Oh my God. Not that one because it's plugged in and it doesn't go. Interesting. It's usually this side. Let's try the other side. Or I think that it's working since it's one that would say connected in. Neither of them. Keyboard juice. Hard to do typing, and then the keyboard ain't typing. Let's see. I might have to do, it's probably a reboot, because both of them, neither of them like, I plugged each of them in individually, and neither of them like react. And it's still connected over here. Ooh, maybe if I restart. Or, haha, no one suspects. Restart the keyboard. Restart the keyboard. No, that doesn't do it. That's so weird. Alright, I might have to restart the computer. I restarted the keyboard. Though I will start with closing down Unreal Engine. Just because it's so fucking weird. No, alright. For now, let's get back to where we were before. It involves reloading all this stuff. Give me a second. And then Unreal Engine will open at some point. We're copying this to here. And we'll change this. And that doesn't do collected evidence. In here, I do have the collected evidence. No, I don't need to do that. Okay. Okie day. So this is what we've done. We've made a new player state that is a derived from this one. Which is the one that we're using elsewhere. We're going to zoop, get rid of that. Right, we got rid of that. Got rid of that there. Okay. That's going to continue loading a little bit at a time. So we moved all our detective specific stuff here. So only a detective moved evidence. Anybody can be at the error. They can all call these, can all drop evidence. Only detectives can actually collect evidence. And that's the way we want it. The question is, how do we set this so that some people, first of all, what's this load? 35%? Yeah, of course it is. What you want to do, make sure this is, I don't want to accidentally try using this one day. Oh, really? Ooh, 40%. It'll break probably now that I've saved these things, but that's okay. We'll get there. Because right now, our main character blueprint assumes that you have detective powers. So we need to put a stop to that. While we're waiting for that, hooray, we're back. All right. This isn't going to run because this guy here thinks it has detective things in it. So we need to take those out. But let's see, does anybody... help? Let's toss back here. Do I have to go into anybody's unfavorite? Collected evidence ratio. So this all isn't going to work because it's to print out all your collected evidence, which you don't have, because you are not a detective. Anything else in here? My gameplay effect to self ragdoll. It's that stuff. Okay, just in case I should also smash this button. I should break everything else for sure. Back to here. Let's see. Okay. Let's just see what this guy doing. And it looks like it's all blueprints, but that's just a typo. Oh my god. That's not good, is it? Let's go take a look. So player state, virtual void, we can play override. Attributes. Application mode. It's saying this doesn't compile at all. Let's see. We took out collected evidence and lifetime replicated props. We took out lifetime replicated props, collect evidence. Did I take that out? I did. Okay. There's nothing in here that refers to those two, right? We've got droppable evidence. That's like your evidence to drop stuff. Does it need to do an override of that for this one to work? Is that the idea? I don't think so. I mean, it can't hurt. You just make it. What? Oh my god. Let's put this one back, and maybe I do need that to like exist for the other one to work. So then we'll have this guy here. We won't have those because we're just setting this up. Okay, there you go. We did need that to exist there. No one seems to be going the step of like doing it in C++. You know what I mean? Where you like have different states depending on the character class. So is that because it's a bad idea? Is it because everybody's doing blueprints? Is it because it's a little silly? No. So I'm thinking, like, especially if you have something like gameplay ability, then you have to do some wacky stuff. Like this gets replicated. You put like essentially what I'm thinking is that you get like a gameplay ability to collect evidence. And inside that gameplay ability, it has like evidence independence array. That while wait. It is a class. Okay. All right. We got this thing now. That's kind of like one of the goals. And what we'll do here is pop into here a branch called removed. Detective stuff. Guest. This. If you're wondering why you should use source, you can do stuff like this. So this is like the wrong thing to do. Oh, we can undo it. Removed. And then off of this, we're going to make a new branch called ability. Make detecting and ability. All right, so we've got that. Let's do our dumb thing. The other dumb thing that happens with this is that the clue is this guy here, because that's no longer on there. But this is going to be our next kind of weird stuff. Because we're going to... Great. And then test clue. All right. Okay, get this. First of all, let's go back to this one. That little thing should be part of this. All right. Gameplay ability. Next, and we're going to call this Um, this might be buck wild. It might not work. While we're waiting, I'm just gonna hop into. Oh, it made a compile sound. Of course, it's an empty class, so it's obviously gonna be fine. Great. All right. Where's this guy? Just for fun. No, that's keyboard not connecting to Bluetooth anymore. Great. Well, I have a wire. All right. So we've got collect evidence as gameplay ability in C++. And what I want to do is I'm going to make a public. I feel like this is a wrong way to do it. It's got smells. It's got smells. Hold on. I refuse to let this smell so bad. Let's just reset. Oops, not hard. Okay, let's just delete these. Let's actually go back here. This is the other thing we can do. Branch. Nope, not that one. Branch here. The other option is this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yes, don't save. Okay. So here's our other option. So we've got our player state like it was before. Oops. This will be easy to look at. You can collect evidence. Do I have a collect evidence? Yeah. And then we still have it here, but we don't allow the ability to use it isn't part of like the base character. You have to get a gameplay ability that lets you actually use these things. That would make this whole thing a little bit easier. But I don't get to do some nice subclasses. I feel like I should be able to do it that way because it's like C++, right? Maybe we just gotta figure out how player state gets initialized. Let's try Unreal Engine initialize player state. So like, I mean, I assume it's gonna be like in game mode, right? This guy's just having post login player state equal. Okay, I can set it in the game mode. Okay, let's go back to how we were doing before. Remove detective stuff from guest. All right, we'll stick with that, and then we'll make another branch out of that to remind myself what to do. Set. Well, I mean, no, I don't have to do that. There. Let's do it over here. So we'll need to make a game mode that is the game mode for this. How do I brain fart and do two chats? Who knows? Let's see. So the best way to do this is we're gonna this adds make oops. Make a custom big game mode. There we go. Okay, I'm actually going to change a little bit of this midweek because everybody else in the house is having this USB cable strung across the room or this keyboard that suddenly stopped working over Bluetooth. So I'm going to fix that and see you next week. Bye-bye.